Dr. Pabobo's comfort is very comforting.
And you can hear some
very, very comforting.
Some, you know the calabash drum.
Yeah, man.
You know, there's one, the gourd, they use a gourd to,
yes.
You can, I think I feel a bit of it somewhere in there, you know. And they put it there's one that they put in between their... It's gourmet. You lift it up. That's properly arranged instrumental. This is why you take it.
This is a good tune.
Yeah, that's right. This one, the older people when they have their togbenya.
You're in your lazy chair somewhere.
Your lazy chair. You have your
palm tree,
or
mango tree,
and then you have some palmy. You know the flies are coming and you are swinging it like that, and then you are telling a story to the younger ones. You know those things are.
You're telling them how you met their mother.
You know those are important stories that during those days. You used to do this, you used to do that, you met this on the way to the farm, and but you don't get to hear these things these days. Somebody
storytelling, right?
I mean, by the fireside, you remember those days, the stories that my grandmother would tell us in the evening. You know, when you see that, okay, the stars are shining like that in the far distance, and you can see the moon, and under the moonlight, in the sand, we are all seated around our old lady. Yeah. And then she's telling us stories. Yeah. You know, I don't know, those things, there's something that they do to you.
Now we are all watching television with the kids. They're on their own tablets or phones. And
you know what happened?
They are consuming stories from elsewhere.
Yeah. And I don't know, there's
Pascal,
something...
We will do some of that.
Nice.
During the Heritage Month. So there's a whole raft of programs we'll be doing.
Okay.
Radio, on television, morning show, breakfast, brunch.
Mr. Glilo!
You see the Sky G.
Ojaji!
The Caleb G.
Ojaji!
The Samens Haji.
Ojaji!
You see that level. So we'll be dramatizing special occasions. So let me tell you about the month. So we're launching Heritage Month today at 11:30 at our Tesano office. And it's going to be a brief but impressive ceremony to outline the on-air and off-air programs. So as you know, the Heritage Month is something Citi started a few years ago, and it's become more like a national focus. Yeah. So it starts with the launch today. Then we're going to have the on-air programs. So on radio, breakfast show, brunch, Traffic Avenue, every radio program will have a Heritage Month feel. And then on television, Breakfast Daily, Upside Down Show, and all the major shows, What's Cooking, will all have elements of the Heritage Month.
Fantastic.
Then, as you know, we have the Heritage Caravan, which is the beginning of the month. We start on Sunday. They move from Accra, and then they go throughout the country and come back Sunday the 10th. So that's for the first week. Then, of course, we have the Back to the Village Food Festival, which is a 2-day fiesta of food, drinks, lots of exciting things. On the 30th and 31st of March, moving us into the Easter. Now, in terms of some of the things we'll be doing, for example, on television, we'll dramatize special occasions. So you see traditional weddings, funerals, knocking, naming ceremony, puberty rites. These are 20 to 30 minute skits that we'll be showing. We'll spotlight fashion. So you see the evolution of hair, evolution of footwear, accessories, regalia, and traditional dress, all of that on. Basically, we're doing immersive documentaries.
Oh, I see. So we'll see the TVP hair. You know all the one, they know the long one that's the spikes. Yeah. Some young guy went to say that this is a corona. I saw some international television report.
That's it. What?
It's a corona, like they call the corona spike here because of the arrival of corona. That's what we call a TVP.
That can be true. That can be true. They want to. These are revisionist people. Then, as part of the build-up towards the Back to the Village Food Festival, we'll do special edition of What's Cooking. So, Apioko's been hosting What's Cooking. So, indigenous foods, delicacies will be prepared.
That's right.
Right in front of the camera.
Yes,
and they'll take the fish out of the oil. And they'll pour it in front of the there'll also be some cooking competitions as part of the What's Cooking specials. Upside down
cooking competition
as part of the What's Cooking.
Is that eating competition?
Once there's cooking, there has to be eating.
Thank you. Now I know Jimmy will win, but you will join him.
And Frema on Upside Down Show. We'll have heritage themed conversations.
Right.
visual representation. So the set and everything is going to look different. Wow. Then there'll be special features on places. I'm sure you know that once the caravan moves, the team, Umaru Sandan and Natufo, Frema Edunya, Mikweku David, will be bringing reports from all the locations. So every day on the breakfast show, there will be a heritage caravan sort of quarter, maybe 15 minutes on the heritage caravan. So even though some of us will be here, we'll be there with them. So when they get to Agoti Mekpetwe, we'll be there with them. When they get to Kwewu, we'll be there with them. When they get to Kumasi, we'll be there with them. So every morning on the breakfast show, there will be a heritage caravan. Then Breakfast Daily will have the heritage series, which will explore Ghanaian fashion, Ghanaian history, Ghanaian music, Ghanaian dance, Ghanaian food, Ghanaian traditions. All of this on the Breakfast Daily.
This is loaded.
So lots of things are happening. So the Breakfast Daily set itself has been themed outdoors. Okay. You see the mat. Ooh. It's like by the fireside kind of thing. They'll be dressing the part. Yeah. Sometimes they'll be eating whilst they do the show. Sometimes the jogba will be boiling.
Yes. I hope you use I use the brown one.
You can trust it. There are days that will have music. So you have like the you have different kinds of music. So Drummond will come, Bobo groups will come. We'll have I'm sure better so there will be music days as well for the caravan. So the live sessions are on Fridays, which will be piped to radio as well. So it's a whole raft of things. And then, of course, presenters will be dressed in Northern, Ga, Akan. You know, we have theming the weeks. So many things are happening. Then the foods we are going to be eating. Sometimes when we do the Northern one, we'll be doing cola nuts chewing.
Cola nuts.
We'll be chewing cola nuts. We drink the pito on the side. You know,
no, Sky, we have to file an interlocutory injunction. Something must be provided in the radio studio too.
In this and this, they have to be completely present.
There will be topics like, so you know, 2024 is a centenary for 1924. So we've done some interviews. For example, 1844 to 1924 to 2024. Very interesting anniversary there. Wow. Some things happened in Ghana 100 years ago, 150 years ago. Yeah. So our historians will be telling us the significance of those celebrations. Right. We'll also do things on Adinkra symbols.
Yo, that's exciting.
So it's a loaded month. I don't want to get all the cat out of the bag, but I just want you to tune in. Every show will have a Heritage Month feel to it. Wow. Breakfast show, Branch in the City, Traffic Avenue, and then on television, all the major shows will have.
But what's your favorite Adinkra symbol?
Unless he sees it.
You know the Adinkra symbols. Yeah. I think when I see it, then I will.
You see the Legon one has that.
Yeah. But what does that mean though?
I think it means resilience. It's called I'll get it.
Is limited.
I get it.
You need television to
yes. It's called Janini Main.
Oh, Janini.
A male ram's horn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Janini Main.
Now, part of the month, we also have Ghanaian poets. And Asase will come in and do some stuff.
The man from the mountain.
There will be discussions on the importance of folklore in Ghana. We'll be talking about high life music. We'll be talking about legal and ethics of the arts. We are partnering with the National Folklore Board, discussing Ghanaian history and culture. You know, it's a whole lot of things. So breakfast show, Branch, Traffic Avenue, even Laugh Classics will have a Heritage Month theme.
We'll play Ghanaian laugh song.
All of this is happening. We're launching the Heritage Month today at 11:30 at the Citi Gardens.
Oh, sweet.
At Tesano. So just to
everything Ghana.
Yeah, so the music is also Ghanaian as well. Everything is Ghanaian.
I love it.
On Heritage Month.
Yes. I think in keeping with that, we need to drop something from my side of town just to calm the situation.
Azaramare won pare la soji no fogo.
Allez, c'est voilà.
Come on! Hey! It's fireworks in the studio. No, you need to watch this on Facebook. He's on the dance floor. Enter. Come on.
It's a word done.
I like it. When I
The brave one should open the door so I can enter the home. You know this song, Agbaja is essentially a warrior dance.
I see.
So before we go and fight, we have to charge. It's funny because when you even play Agbaja for even gospel, there's certain feeling. Yeah. When Agbaja beat is dropped,
energy.
Has a lot of energy. I noticed that. Like it. I noticed that last year at church during the Ghana month, right? And then they did this. Our song, and they dropped some Agbaja everything. Hey, the entire church went absolutely mental. And
some people just stop the singing, everybody just be dancing.
I was seeing people doing. I was like, hey,
this old man.
Jump on with it. You should see the Beninese variant. They do like very similar.
Right, Benin they do Agbaja.
Yeah, they call it the Yaba dance. Yaba. It's more like the. Normally, my old lady would say, I fall like that. It is faster, like he will see like
it's the same,
especially the same.
Yeah, that's
movement.
But Agbaja looks like if you don't eat some work and no crow, by the time you finish, you'll be panting.
I'm slowly food again.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.1.
the two de la gola.
You have to take your time.
Come down.
You are not helping.
Come down.
You are not helping us. You have to take your time.
Enjoy the thing alone.
And
No, that's how they tire.
explain what's happening.
Hey, over Akli don't go come. Hey, Akli is in trouble.
You know what shocks me? How the old women are able to dance so vigorously.
Yeah.
Because it's actually a very vigorous dance.
Energy.
Yeah.
You use your feet to keep the pace. So two left, two right, two left, two right. If you don't get the feet right, you can't get the body right.
Yeah.
But how are you able to do it so much?
I tell you, what do
You are
you?
panting.
You know, you watch them as they do it.
Yeah.
You know, almost every week there's libation being poured in the house.
But you grew up in a chief's house.
Yeah, you know, my.
So you saw them do it.
Yes.
You were able to play on the drum?
Yeah. I used to play.
On the drum, Atimavu.
Yeah, no, the small one. There's this crank.
So you keep the rhythm.
Trolley,
But what's the long, tall one?
Yeah, that one.
That's Atimavu.
Yeah.
That's the lead
Achimavu.
drum.
Yeah.
That's the lead drum.
Yeah, that's the lead drum.
That's the
It
lead drum.
always has some interesting color, green, blue.
I don't know, for
Usually
some
green and
reason.
blue.
Yeah, green and blue.
they put-
So
Always
in that
like
in that
that.
band, how many people are in the set?
so you need somebody who is. There's also traditionally you have the small one. Then
The
there's-
small one, it can be 2 or 3 people playing.
No, the
Just
small
one.
one. The small,
The tiny one.
which is the. I've forgotten the name. There's the one you play crank. You hear it in a distinct way, right? So that is always playing. You just go
Doesn't
crank. Then there's another one which is a bit bigger than that. Yeah, that also gives you an entirely different rhythm.
Right.
Then you have one that is also fairly bigger than that.
Okay.
That has its own rhythm. Then you have a bigger one.
But all these guys are sitting. By the
Yeah,
way.
they're all sitting. There's a bigger one that they normally will use the
hands to play.
The hands to play.
So these first two you've talked about, they use the sticks to play.
Yeah,
it.
they use the stick to play
Sticks to
them.
play.
Then you also have the Achimavu proper.
Right.
That's the big one.
That's a
It's like a
long
long one.
Sometimes people add other instruments to it, but you have something known as the gatingo, which is there. You hear it. Kang. The one that you know, kang.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the gatingo.
Gatingo.
Then you also have, I don't know the way they call it.
It's the one that
They
Jama
hold
people
the
use.
fingers.
They use for Jama.
Then you also have the hache. The hache is the. You guys have English name for it. You know the gourd. They have some beads around it.
Like a rattle?
Something like that.
Maracas, I think.
Whatever it is, we call it a hache, which you play it on your knee, right, on your thighs, like.
But why did they call it? Is the band called Achimavu or Achivu?
Achimavu.
Some people call it achivu,
And some call it-
others call it achimavu.
What's the meaning?
You know, normally you see it sit in, like they do an X sort of.
Yes.
No glove, like when they I don't know what.
When they erect.
Yeah, when they erect it, they normally will put it inside some.
Stick to hold it.
So they'll call you achimavu.
The,
it's
the
a long-
drum inside the stick.
Is
or
a
inside
lead
the
drum.
wood.
So that determines when you are to get up and dance,
Yeah.
when you are actually to start dancing, and in some cases when you should bring the
So the whole drum beating is a communication to the dancer.
Because there are languages being spoken by the lead drum. It's telling you when you should.
So it's
stop.
communicating to the drummer.
It's
the dancer.
Then it's also telling the lead vocalist, like the Hinoyanele among like the lead vocalists, when to actually start singing.
Okay.
You understand? So there's a lot of
But
communication.
who is the lead drummer? Is it the guy playing the big drum? Is it the lead drummer or the guy playing the small drum?
No, the lead drummer is the guy playing
The big drum. Because I've seen some groups where the lead drummer is playing a small drum. For example, when they are doing this northern one, the one they do when they jump and then they, you know, then they turn around and I forget the name of that one.
Yeah, I see that.
When you go to the dance ensemble,
Yes.
usually when they do the northern dance, when
Yes.
so that one, the guy playing the small drum is
Yes.
the lead drummer, and usually there's a communication between the lead drummer and the lead dancer.
The dancer,
There's
right.
always that communication between the lead. I was telling you something, when Bethel Revival did their song,
Yeah.
they didn't just go to studio. They actually invited this group that you are referring to
Yeah.
to come into a studio with all the things, and they came to play it and they recorded it.
Wow.
Which is
So-
why
so
it
gives
sounds
us
so. That's why it
traditional
sounds so
feel.
original. So they didn't do it in the studio.
Yeah.
They brought this group that he's talking about
Then
to
they
sit down.
played.
And they played it raw, and then they added instrumentation.
Mix it with
to
it.
mix it. That's why it has that feel.
Very
So you see, the
organic.
authentic names are Kekem, which is the krenke, the one I was talking about, the small drum.
Yeah.
Then you have the next one is kidi.
Okay.
Then you have the next one with the big one, sogo. Yeah, what's sogo?
Basically, the way it sounds.
Yeah, that's
it's like
because of
it's like
sogo negba.
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah, so when you hear the song, what's sogo negba? You know,
let the sogo sound.
Beat it till it's
negba, like you should spoil it, like you. Yeah, sogo negba. The people know what I'm talking about. Then after that one, that is when you have the team.
I'll drop one more.
But somebody sent me a message that they have one called the Kinka.
Kinka.
Yeah,
Kinka
no,
It's a band. I think it's a music.
So Kinka is an entirely different rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not Agbaja.
Yeah, it's not. You can dance Agbaja to it, but the movement is different. The rhythm, the pace is entirely different. You understand?
Please play one more for me, lad. The talking is too much. Why do they always lead with something before they start?
No, you need to be put in the mood.
He's giving the
and before that, he needs to take in something small. You need, so that
clear the system.
Clear the system and warm the tummy, and then
But he's opening the book.
Take it from the beginning. Afika loviaoi, a jofo aparo, a jofo apado, like fire. You can use a jofo aparo or chifo aparo, a glico chani. AKA Toko Lagidi, every Jafani Glipochani.
Disaster has struck our house.
So a Joe, so like let's say a Joe Biafa.
Fire has burned.
But Glikwao,
the walls are still.
Over there, Afashiafere, Machina Kochu, a Kochu and Nonia Druna Vako.
So basically, saying when the war hits a place. It doesn't destroy everything.
Yes, the pillars that
still remain for people to come and tell the story.
Shall I start the thing again? Toshiga. Hello, you know hello, right? The crocodile that has gone to go back to the river to do his own thing. Toshishi in Eved normally is about going fishing.
Okay.
Yeah, let it go. What are you?
So by this time you are part of the drummers.
Yes, you are getting ready.
You have cloth around your waist.
Yeah, so
with your thick waist.
Yeah, either you go bare chested or you have some white singlet.
Yeah, but you have the cloth around your waist.
Yeah, so
you wear white singlet.
And then you don't wear any shoe or anything.
No, sometimes they wear hat. They wear something on their head. Therefore,
go. Hello, guy, Toshiga.
If you don't get the beat, you know what's happening. You think they're just chanting. That's that too.
Yeah, so that would be the sogo you are hearing. But the long drum Timafu has a distinct.
So the bubu is not that one.
No. So the gudu is that. So you can eliminate the Timafu and go just with the sogo. So when you hear the rhythm like that coming in a pronounced way, then it's coming in from the sogo.
Wow. So the sogo is actually the one that keeps the rhythm.
Yeah, to a large extent. Normally they use the hands to play. Just
but I'm just some in the back.
That's it. You does it. Oh, but you put
Take your time, last.
Yevutu adogba, yevutu.
The white man's gun.
It sounded, you know. If it goes off, I will be standing in front.
You are communicating with mortals.
They are basically getting ready for battle.
Yeah.
So they are trying to recruit the brave ones to join. So the song then gives you the impetus to go and fight.
Exactly.
Defend your motherland. And if they come and burn our houses, there will be effigies to show that we went to fight this battle. That's what he's saying. You can't. You see, you don't get up and just go to war. You can even ask the soldiers. You don't just go to fight.
You have to fortify yourself.
I'm telling you. And the songs are the some of the people singing the songs. You may not come back and see them. So you have to really understand what they are doing. You know, that's why when you even bring it into modern times, when you play, you still feel it. It's a deep rhythm. I'm telling you,
there's a lot of. For lack of better word, lots of spirit.
When I went to Port Princeton, and the guy was singing. It's a particular song, Kondo Yevuga. That song.
Kondo Yevu them boy.
That song is really, when you hear it, you know, Kondo was some guy who came to deceive them and took a lot of their people away as their slaves. When they drop the song, you will feel something. Wow. You will feel it. It's amazing because these are people's histories captured in a song. Centuries of song, and even some the new guy singing it. You know, maybe some Atlanta guy, but Charlie. When he dropped the beat,
he almost get up.
Hey, bro.
It's a BBDH.
No, it's heavy. Our music captures our stories, our aspirations, our hopes, our dreams, our failures. So we should preserve our music. It's one of the things nobody can take from us. We shouldn't let modernity dilute what we have as music. Because the kind of thing is singing. You may not even see it written in a book, but if you pass on the music, then you ask, Daddy, why were they saying this? Then he can give you the date and the time and the context. You get it? So music is actually education.
It is.
It's education. So if you don't know how to sing your own song, you're also not. We say we went to school. We are not literate.
Two women watching one man. One man.
The two of us there were so but the level of Sky. But you know, Sky was educated in the chief's court.
Yeah, man.
So that there's even if I grew up in the region, the level of
it's different.
No,
there's something after our last conversation on you know. Speaking our mother tongue, it's something I've been doing this week. I've been reading my devotional, right? I found the Ghana Bible.
Powerful.
It's amazing.
It's deadly.
Hey! Charlie, language is dense.
Listen, let me give you a hobby. Go to Bethel Presby. Go and sit at the back every Sunday. Just listen.
Just
You'll be inspired.
Hey,
Charlie.
It's like when you take a scripture and you read it in your local language, the meaning is so amazing. And you find, I always say that language is an absolutely brilliant window into people's culture, how they think, how they envisage, how they construct ideas.
I'm telling you.
Right? I was reading something, they said the sea was turbulent. In short, if it kata kata. What they call it? Let me find it.
The adjectives just shock you. You didn't know that. You know, English is very limited.
The language is very, very limited.
You know.
That's true.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
The word I took from Sunday was Bejianoto.
Bejianoto.
Yeah, they say was an off Bejianoto.
What is that?
Preparation. Bejianoto. They love the word
Bejianoto.
Something was fake Bejianoto.
Something Bejianoto. Fred, do you understand Bejianoto? You can use it in a sentence.
Come and use it in a sentence. Come here.
Bejianoto. Yeah.
Pakoni oba fake Bejianoto. If you correct.
No, Begbe is road. Bejiano, they're on the road. So on to Bejiano.
You are
preparing the way.
And then what to
Bejiano
too.
On to Bejiano. Most of our words are constructions of different ideas.
Yes.
So Be, Giano, to.
It's like
So it's the same in everything.
It's like when an account person talks about goal, objective, they say eniswadi. So if you break it down, what you see in your eye, or what you see,
what you perceive,
or what
like,
you perceive,
like a word like
goal,
a word like
vision.
This guy word like mokpokpo.
Mokpokpo, looking onto the road.
Hope.
Yeah,
So
hope.
mo is way.
Yeah.
Mokpokpo is seeing.
Yeah.
A lot of our big words, we break it down into smaller words to explain what it means.
That's why mokpokpo.
But I need to drop one last agbajao because the
very,
way
very
you are going, I don't like it. I want you to drop another one that has those stats, the way they started.
Gboma e karawe dauma ya flidio mi wo gboma e karawe na wo gboma e dauma wo gboma e dauma ya flidio na wo gboma
Unleashing the power of Virtual Radio. This is Citi.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Sky, this one sounds a bit faster. This one is a bit more.
Yeah, you can also
the tempo is quicker.
Yeah, you can always
Tempo is
quicker.
quicker.
And you notice that because this is to a large extent pure Agbaja, they've eliminated the chimafu. So you're hearing the one you play with your hands. No?
Okay, so Abaja is a bit faster.
Yeah, it depends on
I
the
see.
context and what exactly you want to achieve with it. You know, and you have a small group of people sitting around the is it assemble that you guys assemble or whatever
Ensemble.
and then playing traditionally. You don't need too many instruments to make it. You have the women coming together. In some cases, you have a woman leading, but it's very, very rare.
Usually, it's a man who
It's a
lead the
man
song, but the
who
women
lead.
have the chorus.
And then you are clapping your hands.
So if I bring an Abaja band to Tesano, can you lead them?
Oh, why not?
Can you play the? Do you remember how to play the beat?
I've not played at my
In a long time.
In a long.
But when you sit behind it, the spirit will come.
You have the inspiration. It's going to be tricky.
Do you know?
Because
Do you
those who
know?
play-
Do you know? Do you know any Abaja band in Accra that you can invite?
Oh, unfortunately, I don't.
Sure, if you go to Kutubabi or Newtown.
When you go to Newtown, Kotobabi, Yeram's place, what's the name?
Yeram, where does
The
Yeram
one
live?
after Mamobi, no. Not Mamobi.
Oh, how?
Mamprobi.
Mamprobi.
And there's some there, man, Probi.
Oh, yeah, Mamprobi. Our
Speaking
people
of
are-
Yeram, she actually just sent me a message. She says that the song we just played before this one was composed by Agbovo from Anglon Afiadenigba.
Oh, I see.
Why is Yeram some historian or something?
You know, she's
The
also
traditionalist.
Because Yeram can cook
I'll
like
tell
the
you.
food.
Let me stand up and sit down.
Yeah.
Yeram can cook ever chopa. So she's some low key ever historian.
Not the things.
Yeah, only that she's not advert. We have not.
So
given
Sky,
her
if
the
we bring
opportunity.
an Abaja troop, you can.
Oh yeah, I
can
can
commandeer-
yeah.
Command them.
You can direct
Yeah,
them.
that's right. But make sure that you supply the necessary.
What
Don't believe this man, oh. The man doesn't even drink alcohol, please. Don't believe him.
He's just joking, eh?
Supply
I'm a
Something for good.
feel righteous.
Because there's a man black coach,
Speak the way you know.
What is great, man?
Speak the way you know. Make a hear.
What is grace, Amaha? Chica.
Why is it that the Anglo men they like mixing English with Ewe like that?
Oh, it's the elite. It's
They are not elite.
Ekpo
the
disgrace.
elite people.
Ekpo disgrace.
Yeah, Amaha. It's the hand for me.
It's not good,
Oh
bro.
my word.
They mix, and it's free. Oh. They mix the Ewe and the English without, apology.
And your bro, I like it, huh?
We all do that. Guys are doing it now.
I'm also doing it.
Fancies are in the
Hey,
elite.
the font is there. They are
And a
different.
comfortable lead.
Charlie, the font is there.
So give me an example.
The funny one, they say some woman say, So some guy came to cross the road and said, "Inti, would the upper crossing me? Me the carnival, ever say what?
Very good.
Me the carnival, ever say what? Charlie, the English and the fancy are one. Me the carnival, ever say what?
Me the carnival, ever say what? That sounds more like Cape Coast. Not my side, man.
I had a mate from Lagos. She gave her if she could speak English well, but she could mix fancy. Hey, Wesley girls.
So in that case, is it fancy or is English?
It say what?
It's Cape Coast fancy.
You say what?
Or it's not Anglo fancy?
I don't know, Charlie. Only good Aku can answer that question. Good Aku can answer that question. Charlie, but what are we? This month I'm excited. It looks like this month.
Yeah,
we have put everything together now. Everything's coming together.
Celebrating our heritage. You know, it's not. You know, someone like, oh, but it's Ghana month. I said no. It goes beyond. It goes beyond Ghana. It goes beyond Ghana. It's creating the platform to celebrate our cultural assets, any and everything, the cuisine, the stories, the legends, the hidden truths, the hidden places, the unknown places. And that's why the theme for this year is Imagine Ghana, Discover the Unknown.
Wow. Imagine Ghana, discover the unknown.
That's the theme for this year's Heritage Month. And the Heritage Month dates back to the days before the idea of Ghana came.
Right.
And it tells a better story.
Okoli was there before Ghana was formed.
Exactly. So that's why we spread it out, and we also open it up so that people of African descent from different countries can also have a place in this kind of celebration.
Right.
So we are celebrating our cultures as a people, our music, our cuisine, our stories, the places and the people.
Right.
And that's why we have different elements of the celebration, which will culminate in the food festival.
Right.
And it's a food festival of a kind. Trust me, you will not see fried rice there. God forbid.
God forbid it.
Amen.
You don't see all those Blofoni.
No,
nothing.
Thank you.
It's actually a taboo. You understand? So you are coming back to your village.
Thank you.
And you are seeing the food. You see the food, you haven't eaten it, but the food is making you smile. Hallelujah.
Amen.
That is the kind of food we are talking about.
That's right.
Ultimo. Yes, everything some go there. Bayra pesi, akawa.
Yes.
Bancha pesi. Oh, sa palanchi. What I say? Say berika. You know, oh, so we are bringing everything in its purest form.
Yeah, man.
No Abyssinia, no Galamsey. Everything good day.
That's right. Go be.
Last one. Impihunu. Bin nada. Impihunu pa. Bin nada. Me can you he. But me fan nada.
Impihunu says like something. But Asamunu is from
Oh, kind of playing. And you're playing for.
Yeah. So, and then the caravan itself.
Yes,
you know, so caravan, we take off on Sunday.
Yeah, man.
And Bernard spoke about caravan.
Charlie.
But this year's caravan also comes with different angles, you know, and we have some people who will be joining us soon about the caravan. We take off on Sunday, right?
Yes.
And we are going to Charlie, I love the place. I love the place. Like when we go there, we walk to the Togo side of the border.
And cross back.
Yeah.
Wow.
We walk and we experience Togo.
Yeah, man.
So you see that one heritage caravan takes you to three countries.
Ghana, Togo.
Only
The heritage caravan.
Only
the Trinity.
I'm telling you. And then they do their kente display thing. display of their foods, and then the traditional display and all that. So that's our day one. Day two is Easton. We are in Kofodia. That's
Rock
where
City.
the action will be. Rock City is where we'll sleep.
Yeah,
but the
Wazoye.
action really will be in Kofodia.
Thank you.
Where we have the Eastern experience.
Yes, sir.
Where we are doing green soup here. We are doing abenkwan here. We
and
are doing inkatimkwan here. We are doing rerenkwan here. We are doing we are displaying an array of soups.
Solid.
What they are saying?
Solid.
So and then it's Eastern region.
Yes, sir.
So Eastern region, you know that Eastern region, one soup
What is
can be labeled as a zoo.
United Nations.
because Abuebia will be. I just a kutre.
Are we?
From
Eastern experience.
From Eastern region,
Yeah.
we go straight to Bono region.
Right.
But we will do a stopover for a mini Deba at Ahafo region.
Mini Deba.
Oh yeah.
So they will be receiving the royals of the
Deba
Caravan.
of chiefs and co-mininis, and we have the royal setup with the traditional setup and then live band music.
Yeah, man.
You know, you are too young. We have something in Ghana called afternoon jump.
Afternoon jump.
Afternoon jump. When people go to work and in the afternoon they leave and go to Lido. You know Lido?
Yeah.
Lido at Circle, Apollo Theater, and they go and do shake body.
On a working day.
Working day.
After lunch.
Afternoon jump. And then they go back to work, sweating. Charlie, they go and work. They all work. They go and do lotto numbers. They go and work lotto papers and go home.
They're working happiness.
Working happiness.
Wow. Wow.
We are doing afternoon jump in Ahafo region. From there, we land Bono region. From Bono region, we move straight to Upper East, Bogatanga. Yeah.
No, back to the Eastern experience now.
Yeah.
Someone said lizard may not be inside, but Mampam will be there. Which is
Aprawa
the
too will be there.
monitor lizard.
No, Aprawa is there.
Oh, that Aprawa there is an endangered species.
Who endangered it? My brother, be careful. Eastern region people are listening to you.
No, they're not you.
Who told you?
No, if you harvested, you can be arrested.
By who?
I'm telling you.
But the people they have killed the Aprawa. They are holding the thing by the roadside. When you are traveling, you see them holding it. You haven't arrested them. The one who eats that, you are going to arrest. Onia, baby.
Professor.
Yeah.
But we have some friends joining us.
Yes.
They
So
are part
this
of
is
the
on
caravan.
Yes. You understand? So the caravan is meandering its way
Across
up
the
to
country.
Upper East.
Wow.
We sleep in Bolga.
Wow.
We wake up the following morning. We go to Paga and enter Burkina.
Oh, then 3 countries indeed.
That's what
Togo,
we enter
Burkina, Ghana.
We enter Burkina, but we only go and buy suya and come back.
Oh, right.
You see the suya, the one that is sweating. The suya is sweating. You see the suya. No? Is dripping. We go there. Just say, suya no. It would be so raw. No, I say suya concon.
And they can say, you're wrong.
Yeah, raw. You understand? So from there, then we come to Tamale.
That's right.
And then we will go and sit at the Dakwema Palace.
That's right.
Where there will be a Deba.
Thank you.
Charlie.
Nah.
Giddy.
Nah.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Then after that, we move from there to Mole. The following day.
So fact.
We spend time there. From Mole, we land in Kumasi.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
From Kumasi, we go all the way to Western region. From Western region, where we will spend the evening at Maha Beach Resort. Charlie, if you are listening to me, you have a smartphone, go online, check out Maha Beach Resort. Charlie,
you will realize you're missing out.
Charlie, you will daze.
Daze
you. So you see, so check the geography.
Yeah,
we start from the Volta or Greater Accra, Volta, Eastern, through Ashanti,
all the way,
Ahafo, Bono,
yes, sir.
Through the Kintampo system inside, all the way to, Upper East, Bolga to Paga, through Navrongo.
Thank you.
And then we are coming back, so Kumasi, then we go through the Western system area there, all the way to Western proper.
No, that thing is
You
too
understand? And then come through Central on Sunday, Ajubro. So you see, but now the gentlemen who have joined us, they have a story to tell.
Oh, okay.
Why they are here.
Oh, okay.
For the Heritage Caravan.
So there is
Because
Kojo Annabelle.
If this is the route,
yes,
then it takes a vehicle of proper capacity
Thank
to
you.
take you.
Thank you.
And that's why they are here.
So Kojo Annabelle, Kojo is here. He's the head of Ghana Automotive Development Center. Kojo, welcome.
Thank you.
And then there is Macmillan.
Yes.
Macmillan, there's some of your publishers.
I'm the publishing standards.
Oh, yes. The publishing standards from the Ghana Standards Authority. Fantastic stuff, man. Gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you.
So what's your story? Why are you part of the Caravan? What brings you here today?
So I think the Ghana Automotive Development Policy was rolled out 2019. A lot of vehicles have come under the policy, are being assembled under the policy, from small saloon vehicles up to buses. And we think that this is the time to showcase to Ghanaians that we have durable, quality vehicles that are being assembled by our engineers, technicians in Ghana.
Right.
So with the Caravan traveling the length and breadth of the country, we think that this is the time to show Ghanaians what our engineers are doing.
Oh, so the vehicles are made right here in Ghana.
Assembled in Ghana.
Wow. And we are using these vehicles on the Caravan.
Yes.
Hey, Ghana Standards Authority.
Yep. So we are also providing the backing to the policy. Our role is to look at issues around environmental safety standards and then also physical safety of the vehicles. They must meet minimum standard requirements.
So you are from
Now,
Ghana Standards
we are
Authority,
from the
and
Ghana-
you are confirming that you have seen the cars, you've tested them,
Yes.
and they meet the standards.
Yeah. So in fact, right in 2019, when the policy was first launched, what we did was to follow up with the development and adoption of international standards
Right.
for all critical components of the vehicle.
Okay.
So from brakes to steering to lamps on the vehicles, we've ensured that these components have been tested, they have been inspected, it has been homologated,
Hey.
and yes, this is what we do.
Somebody did you hear that? It has been homologated.
Yes.
And also you're there.
So
It
it's
just means adaptation to our market.
Yeah.
So these vehicles have gone through these processes, and
Right.
now we can confidently say that yes, they meet the requirements.
Wow.
So we have a few of them on this Caravan
Oh.
that will be going with you, and we want the
Fantastic.
public to know that look, you can get good quality vehicles assembled right here in Ghana.
That will
So
go
if we are
across the
talking
country.
about things around Ghana, from the food to the culture, we also
have
want
the
to talk
cars.
about the
We have
the
the
auto
technology.
industry is also right here.
Wow. What's the make of these cars we are bringing on board?
So for this trip, we have the Toyota Hilux
Okay.
and the Nissan Navara.
Wow.
But we have a lot more. As we speak now, we have about 12 brands being assembled by 6 assembly
Right
plants
here.
right here.
I like the Navara because we can bring board here, you know.
Yes, in the back of that.
Yeah,
The Hilux as well.
Yeah, the Hilux as well. Yeah. So you have Volkswagen, the VW. You have Toyota doing the Hilux here. We have Kantanka also producing the Kantanka brands. We have Japan Motors doing the Navara
That's
as well
right.
as the Peugeot.
Right.
It's also being
And the Photon.
assembled. Yes, Photon too. Automobile Industries Limited also does Hyundai, Changan, ZX Auto. We have Rana Motors doing Kia. They have like 7 or 8 different models under that are assembled right here in Ghana. Honda is doing the HRV as well. And all of these are happening.
Charlie, you are mentioning dream cars.
Well,
And they are made here.
They are made here. In October last year,
Homologous.
They have been homologous.
all of them homologated by the Ghana Standards Authority. And I think in October last year,
Yes.
we held an exhibition. I think we had about 28 different models on display.
Wow.
We want to repeat this in a month's time.
right.
The end of March, beginning of April, we'll have
right.
another exhibition so that you would see these 2 models on the road for the Caravan. You want to see more, come over for the auto show. Come see all the different models.
Exciting.
Not just see, sit in it, feel
Exciting.
it.
Exciting.
Feel it. I mean, there's much more we would have wished to talk about if time would
Exciting.
allow us. Kojo and his team are working with the Ministry of Trade and Industry on vehicle financing. We are hoping that it will be completed, that this could be attached to the program as well, because they are all parts of the policy which are being worked on.
This is really good, and the Caravan is such a great opportunity to have that exposure and also test the vehicles as well.
Yeah.
The homologous way. That's my word for the day.
No. Then if that's going to be your word for the day, then you have to say it right. So they are homologated vehicles. So it's homologation.
Homologation.
Yes,
Word of the
homologation.
day.
Yes, homologation.
So let me use that in a sentence. So how many vehicles have been homologated in Ghana?
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So we are talking about 32
different
models.
Homologated
Different
on the motherland.
Yeah.
Now we will homologate
From our
the
side,
Caravan.
in fact, the rule of thumb is if you are going to do something for locally produced material, it should be the same for imported. So we apply the same rule to imported vehicles as well.
Okay.
So once the vehicle is new, coming into the country or will be assembled in Ghana, they must all meet the same standards.
And I guess because our
We have
climate is also different and our terrain is different, the vehicles are made to actually suit the
So once
climate.
you
of the
homologation.
the vehicles are homologated to suit our terrain and the topography.
Exactly. So we determine these and our standards. So in all, we have over 125 different vehicle models homologated by the Ghana Standards Authority as we speak.
Please, did you bring some outside there? I want to homologate.
Come at the end of
I will
March
be
for
there.
the exhibition.
I will be there. This has been a fun conversation. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming by. Your final words before you take leave of us.
So we want the Ghanaian public to know that these vehicles are being assembled in Ghana. They are of high quality.
Nice.
They can do whatever job or whatever. They are the same quality as the imported vehicle.
Solid.
That is what we want to know. And we want to build a brand, the assembled in Ghana. Ghanaians should be proud that these are technicians and engineers are working on the ground to do this thing. So if you patronize these vehicles, you are helping expand the industry, you are helping employ people, you are helping the economy.
Summers, I just had an idea. This year, I will drive a made in Ghana car.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. This is a good place to start.
Yes.
So first week in April,
Yes.
they have the assembled in Ghana.
I will go with you.
exhibition. Oh, we'll be there.
And I will choose my
We'll be
own.
live on Citi TV.
Thank you.
We'll be there.
Gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
That was a homologated conversation. So we have a packed month. Solid, holistic,
Yeah.
all grounds covered. From seeing Ghana, feeling Ghana, eating Ghana,
Actually,
enjoying Ghana.
Drinking Ghana.
Imagine
Imagine
Ghana.
Ghana.
In Ghana,
I love
discover the unknown.
Imagine Ghana. Discover the unknown. I love it. I love it. I love
And
it.
as you know, as you said, there are many legs of that. There's the on-air series, there's the Caravan, there's the festival, and all of this is possible because some people have supported
Yep.
to make it happen.
So this year's Heritage Caravan is sponsored by NLA, Hollard Insurance, Goyle, that's Good Energy, Ghana Tourism Authority,
Fantastic.
and we have GB Foods.
Fantastic.
We have Omnibasic Bank.
Solid.
We have Bell Beverages.
Fantastic.
And then we have Bell Pack Tissues.
Amazing.
Supported by Assembled in Ghana Vehicles.
Fantastic.
And you heard them not
Homologous.
yes. Yeah. Homologated.
Yeah,
They
man.
said homologated.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they came to homologate us this
Thank
month.
you.
Assembled in Ghana. So we have two of their vehicles
Yes.
doing the trip. That is
Fantastic.
the Nissan
Navara.
Navara and then the Toyota
Toyota
Hilux.
Hilux.
They are all well branded
Thank
and
you.
ready for the trip. And then the trip itself, we are being carried by STC buses.
Nice one.
And
fueled by Goyle.
Fueled by Goyle.
Oh, you got this covered.
And then we are fed by GB Foods.
And we are hydrated by
Bell drinks.
Just say, baby,
we are insured by Holland.
Thank you, baby. Everywhere is covered.
Everywhere is that, baby.
Everywhere is that.
Baba Sam, thank you for joining us in the studio. So imagine Ghana, discover the unknown.